Mm-hmm. I'm telling her. She didn't want to give it to me. Little bird!
My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success.
Because you're just going to see me play 2K, and I'm going to lose in this too, by the way. And there is just no point. There is just no point. I'll broadcast God of War again later on today.
I know, I wanted to do.
Huh?
I want to go make the snow angel.
Did you get it? Because you're just going to see me end up winning like 2 games and lose 10.
2 games and lose 10 crazy.
My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too. I look like I've been getting money, I'm reeking. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking. Most of y'all can't help it.
Area 1 through 10.
I know, I'm looking at it.
No, 1 through 10. 1 through 10.
1 through 10?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm about to whoop your ass.
Why? Who was it?
Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm about to lose.
10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like the King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they I'm back there doing jack dance like and I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up, but I'm told her I don't, but you can try though. I'm not on top of it yet, but I'm that guy.
Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here we go. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to Orlando in Florida. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
And it's Towns missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Down low. Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Daigneault. David?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Thunder, another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Right side, Edwards. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
I love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not wasting a moment. Off the catch-and-shoot situation, no hesitation. Love it.
And it's Russell missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Wise beyond his years. Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Has to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. To the inside. Goes up. And it's finished off inside by Gobert.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Anderson. Back to Russell. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work. Not bashful.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
From outside the arc, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. Over to the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, just good recognition of the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Russell with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's a good screen. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Wiggins outside. Off target with his three. Timberwolves trail. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Gobert. Got a hand on it.
Excellent anticipation by Lu Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
And here's Anderson for three. Gobert double teamed. And stolen by Wiggins. Dort with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Pass to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Pokusevski's got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
It's Dort on the wing. And it's Giddey in the corner. This one for three. They grab their own miss. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Dort.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
That one misses.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Here's Pokusevski. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pokusevski's got 9 points.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Here's Towns. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchises, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Giddey. From deep. It's good from long range. He has 6.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Here's Towns. Up and in from the low block. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Edwards. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Giddey. No good on the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Inside. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
and as we get to this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here is Russell. Right wing. Here's McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Wiggins inside the line. And the shot is long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And Torch gets it to go.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Basket counts. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Pass to Forbes. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Forbes has got 5.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Pokusevski. Back to Giddey. Lets it go with a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 3. Shot high post. That one no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And the Timberwolves call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Anderson outside, beyond the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Giddey. That shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Right side Towns. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anderson with the block.
Oklahoma City foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On the free throw, no good.
Jalen Noel. One shot.
Minnesota in the lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And as we conclude the third. What a game, neither team giving ground. Timberwolves lead by 2. And time to step aside. Quick. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Gobert pulls it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. On the wing, Giddey. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Torian Prince.
Wiggins from outside. That shot no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Giddey. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You can see the long, lengthy frame of Josh Giddey on display.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Towns.
But just putting the ball on the deck, Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Giddey, no good.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Kuszewski. Over in the corner, Dort. There's a screen. Wide open. Rebound, Minnesota. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our games.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And that one's good. Towns.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
That one drops for him.
Well, Pokusevski looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Russell with a wide open look. And here is McDaniel. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves. .130 left here in the...
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a wanted me to get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life, took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that? Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that play. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them, yeah. I'm a real beach boy, Come ride my wave, left me with the either or. Fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes. Keep my you know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah.
I be gone.
Yeah.
They gon' wanna know how they come.
Yeah.
Get back, up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sidelines.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Embiid, good. While we're still in the stage of the season where new teammates might not be in sync, RJ, how long do you think it takes for a team to gel?
Well, it depends on the amount of turnover. If you're talking about adding 1 or 2 different guys, that's something, versus adding 5 or 6. After training camp and preseason, teammates have a better chance to kind of figure things out, and they should be on the same page by now.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Beverly outside. James attacking. And the shot goes in.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Now here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
It's James with the drive. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the ring.
Here's Tucker. And another miss by Philadelphia. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
One's good. James has got 9.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Rebound by the Lakers.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
James double team. Shoots over Maxey.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
A jump ball has been called.
Walker with it, picked up by Tucker. Beverly on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
At the line for Los Angeles.
When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
He gets it in there. And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Toscano Anderson. The Lakers with another miss. The Sixers trailing. And here's Tucker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Beverly outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Shot from 12. Here's Bryant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Back to Toscano Anderson. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
And so it's LeBron.